Hello everyone. In last class we studied about the cyclotron and the limitations of cyclotron. To overcome these limitations of cyclotron, the another device is developed in 1945 which is known as the synchrocyclotron. The energies produced by the cyclotron are limited due to the relativistic increase of mass with velocity. In this, the frequency of charged particle get decreases with increase of mass. Okay. Consequently, the charged particles does not remain in resonance conditions and ultimately the particle get stops after few revolutions. Okay. Synchrocyclotron is developed in 1945 to overcome this difficulty by decreasing the frequency of alternating potential to compensate for increase of mass. Then what is synchrocyclotron? A device in which particles like protons, deuterons, alpha particles can be accelerated to a high energies by keeping the magnetic field constant and varying the frequency of electric field is called a frequency modulated cyclotron or synchrocyclotron. Okay. We have to learn the construction working principle of synchrocyclotron, their advantages and disadvantages. Okay. First of all, we study about the principle, construction and working. What is the principle of synchrocyclotron? In synchrocyclotron, the principle of phase stability is used and the resonance condition is maintained even after the relativistic increase in mass of the ion by decreasing the frequency of applied alternating RF field. Okay, this is the principle of synchrocyclotron. Then what is the construction of synchrocyclotron? See, it consists of only single D. In cyclotron, there are two Ds are used which are connected with the RF field. Okay, and the ion source is placed in between the gap of two Ds, and the two electromagnets are placed above and below the Ds. Okay, this is the construction of cyclotron. Then what is the construction of synchrocyclotron? In synchrocyclotron, only single D is used and in place of second D, there is an earth sheet is used. Okay, there is an earth sheet is used. Okay, it is placed in a vacuum chamber. The whole apparatus is placed in a vacuum chamber. The positively charged particles from a suitable source are injected at the center of the D and the metallic sheet. The positively charged particles from a suitable source are injected at the center of sheath and the D. The RF field electric potential is applied between the single D and the earth sheet. Okay, and there is a magnetic deflector to deflect the particle to hit the target. Okay, this is the construction of synchrocyclotron. The positively charged particles from a suitable source are injected at the center of the sheath. The particle undergoes circular path under the resonance condition. As in cyclotron, the RF electric potential applied here is comparatively low to that of the fixed frequency cyclotron. The ions therefore undergo a large number of revolutions. Okay, and after getting sufficient energy, the particle get deflected by using a deflector to hit on target. Okay, the frequency of applied potential difference is changed at such a rate that as the ion lags a little due to increase in mass caused by an increase in velocity, the electric field frequency also automatically lags in variation. Thus, the particle always enters the D at the right moment to experience maximum acceleration. Then, when the ions are sufficiently accelerated, they are deflected by using a deflector to hit the target. This is the construction and working of synchrocyclotron. Okay. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of synchrocyclotron? We have to learn about the advantages and disadvantages of synchrocyclotron. Okay. Due to the use of only one D, there is a sufficient space in the vacuum chamber for the ion source and target. It is the one of the most important advantage of synchrocyclotron. Then low RF field is used. The magnetic poles are suitably shaped so the field decreases outwards from the center, which ensures good focusing of accelerated ions. The gap between the magnetic pole faces can be reduced, hence high magnetic flux density can be obtained. The power requirement is much less. The number of orbits is very large, that is the acceleration energy is high, and the energy upper limits is up to 740 mega electron volt. These are the some advantages of synchrocyclotron. Then what are the disadvantages of synchrocyclotron? The tuning of frequency is difficult, though it produces an ion beam of high energy, but its intensity is small. The beam are pulse, the output current is less, and the size of accelerated is large. These are the disadvantages of synchrocyclotron. Okay, in this class we study the another circular accelerator, synchrocyclotron, why it is developed, then the principle, construction and working of synchrocyclotron, and the advantages and disadvantages of synchrocyclotron. Okay, thank you.